14 Ghanaian men went to Russia to take up what they say they believed were jobs in security and agriculture. Now they say they've ended up on the front line of the war on Ukraine because they were duped by a recruitment agency.
From Ghana, they say Baby Secret and Liquid Juma. And then on the other side, Soldier 4, and the check tickets, any your visa feeding.
The case is reminiscent of other cases involving local and African job seekers who fell victim to overseas recruitment scammers. Ghana banned recruitment to the Gulf states in 2021, and recently, Kenya stripped 20 private recruiters to the Middle East of their licenses over alleged malpractices. But why are many young Africans still falling victim to such international recruitment scams? Welcome to the flip side.
Upon arrival, they were given documents to sign which was written in Russian, a language they do not understand, and their passports were seized. They were trained and finally transported to the front lines in Donetsk, Ukraine. Right now, they are living in extremely dangerous conditions, also trapped in makeshift shelters.
The Ghanaians who are stranded in Russia say they never anticipated their predicament. But recruitment trickery isn't new in Ghana or other parts of Africa where unemployment is high. In 2015, recruitment scammers tricked some 2,000 Ghanaian job seekers into signing up to work in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. It turned out that the jobs never existed. A few years later, 500 job seekers flew off to the Gulf states for jobs in hospitality, but ended up as maids, abused, and stranded. So what makes young Africans so vulnerable?
We have the youngest population in the world, Africa. And so you have all this population looking for jobs. And so whenever there's any opening or any propagandist being able to create or package anything to be some kind of paradise, the person may fall for that.
It's no consolation to the Ghanaians on the Russian front line in the war with Ukraine. But others have come forward to say they were misled too. The Russian military this month discharged 45 nationals of India who said they were conned into fighting for Russia after Prime Minister Narendra Modi raised a matter with President Vladimir Putin. The governments of Ghana and Russia have yet to comment on the situation involving the 14 Ghanaians whose distressed families are pleading for an official intervention.
If you don't show interest, you might even find people recruiting terrorists. So for the security of countries, states must be interested in who is recruiting who.
So what can be done to protect job seekers in Ghana or other African countries where unemployment is so high that an offer abroad can be appealing?
There's a pressing need for stricter monitoring and public awareness campaigns to ensure Ghanaians are better informed about the dangers of these recruitment schemes.
And that's the flip side.